Yo, this is my story from yesterday that I posted about being prosecuted in the state of Texas over a false allegation. Collin County is proving that fascism has taken over Texas because they've weaponized the judiciary system on behalf of a T-Mobile president to go after a T-Mobile whistleblower. They have to lie to get me prosecuted. All I have to do is tell the truth to prove my innocence. So that's what I did in this story. And I'm going to read you kind of the first paragraph and walk through it. I should have known the Collin County District Attorney wouldn't care about me doing the right thing because every other elected official, quotations, elected official that I've reached out to doesn't care about helping a whistleblower that risked everything to speak up for everyone. Yeah, after 17 years of being at T-Mobile, I requested to be laid off from my job that paid me $200,000 a year. And then I turned down my $150,000 severance just to keep my free speech about T-Mobile so I could use my whistleblower story to kick off my journalism and become an independent journalist with my own income working for myself. And T-Mobile took all that away from me with censorship because I underestimated how important my whistleblowing story was. I was naive and ignorant thinking I could just go out here and expose T-Mobile and I would be a hero. But guess what? They've censored and shadow banned me everywhere so people can't find me. They've taken away my ability to make money with my First Amendment right and content creating. It's unbelievable. That was kind of a soapbox moment. I'm kind of reading the paragraph and adding on to. Instead of holding T-Mobile accountable for their unconstitutional tyranny, Collin County will be holding me accountable for a harassment charge where I'm the defendant and the plaintiff never asked me to stop texting him because John Fryer was baiting me into a harassment charge. He knew every text message that I was sending, he was keeping it in order to bait me for harassment, but he couldn't tell me to stop because if he told me to stop, I would have stopped. And that's why John Fryer didn't tell me to stop until after he filed the police report. If I'm so violent, why didn't John Fryer ever ask me to stop texting him? If I'm so violent, why did I already issue an apology to John Fryer and T-Mobile executives for texting him? If I'm so violent, why isn't there any violence in my history? If I'm so violent and threatening, why did I walk to every house in his neighborhood to put flyers on their doorstep, house to house? I didn't even cut through the yards. And John Fryer lives in a nice neighborhood. So like from the street to the driveway to the door is a long way. And I did that. I actually had like blisters on the back of my heels because I didn't wear the right shoes. They were too loose. But anyway, I was not violent and threatening. I walked around with flyers, also wearing a shirt with a bunch of United States flags on it, and my hat was a Texas flag. And I purposely did that, which now I'll never wear any of that stuff because I've learned that Texas and United States have fallen. If I'm so violent and threatening, John, why did I take a picture in front of your house with my flyer and then post a video of it? You can't really see the iPad on there. And then post videos online? I'm not violent and threatening. But what is threatening to you is my free speech because I'm a whistleblower that's exposed T-Mobile's tyranny. Hey, tell the T-Mobile lawyers to send me a cease and desist or defamation lawsuit. Bring it. I've been telling you guys for over a year now to come at me, but you can't because I'm telling the truth and you're the one lying and having me censored. Anyway, I think that's a good, little 4-minute spill. Go check out this story. It's on my website. You know what's crazy is I don't even know what people can see. I know everyone can't see my stuff like they should, but I also don't know what you can and can't see. And that's the thing with censorship. People are like, well, prove your censorship. If I could prove it, it wouldn't be censorship. Like, don't be naive. I have a whole website full of examples and data, and you have to use your deductive reasoning in your brain to see that all these coincidences aren't coincidences. I'm not going to be able to show you proof, but I can show you a lot of evidence And if you have critical thinking skills, you'll know it's true. Anyway, I'll be back with some more videos. Thanks for listening. If you want to support me, go to my website, www.markpalaciano.com. I don't ask for money. I haven't asked for anything in 18 months, but just share my story. Have a good one.